Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm going to teach you how to use a French press correctly because I've done my Google research and most people don't know actually how to steep coffee and people are like, how to use a French press? What's the best coffee to use in a French press? So we're going to go over that today. Let's go. With me and you'll see part of my imagination. Or however that goes. Fucking Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Speaking of chocolate, we are going to make, well actually I made earlier a macchiato, which is basically just steamed milk and coffee. So we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, use our coffee press. Why am I in a gym outfit? Just got done at the gym doing which is really good. If you drink coffee, well, like maybe an hour after, well, give or take a couple hours after you wake up, then you won't really feel a crash, right? So that's kind of what I try to do. And then I'm up and alert and I'm ready to go. And also, when you're making coffee, don't add a lot of sugar. Just have I'm just speaking to you on how I like to do stuff. But generally, yeah, don't add too much sugar. Just have your coffee and then just do maybe a creamer, hazelnut, creamer, caramel, whatever. Just don't make it too crazy because you still want that coffee effect, if that makes any sense. Anyways, let's go ahead and make this. Come over here, grab your water, turn on your faucet, and turn this on high because you kind of want it to obviously be really quick. You want your water to be kind of near a boil or so. We're gonna go ahead and put, which I did this earlier, we're gonna do 1 scoop of Lavazza's dark roast coffee. This. And I got a little scooper here. We're gonna go ahead and do that. And then later we're going to add some milk and maybe a little bit of milk and obviously Hershey's chocolate, so I can make a mocha, which would be super good and delicious. So we're gonna go ahead and get that started. Okay, so this is where my mic died. I apologize for that. So basically what I was talking about is my French press, right? Or if you do espresso or coffee in a French press, most people don't know how to do it, I would say. Then basically you just want to add your water and put a scoop of coffee in there, and just kind of let it steep for a certain amount of time, like 5 minutes, something like that. But I'll explain that in this video. So yeah, there you go. Most of this is not going to be a voiceover, so basically you're going to go ahead and put your somewhat boiled water into the French press, and like I said, you want this to at least steep to 4 to 5 minutes, depending on the roast, right? Dark roast, you want to do a little bit for a little bit longer, at least 5 minutes is good. Lighter roast, you want to do it for a little bit less. I went ahead and used my Turkish coffee. I added some cocoa. Like I said, pointed there, yep, added some cocoa and my milk, and I'm going to go ahead and heat that up and stir it. Quick side note, you want to give this a little bit of a stir in your French press, and then later on you can just go ahead and press it after the 5 minutes is up. I love my coffee sweet and delicious, so I'm going to go ahead and stir it using the frother, which I have my, like I said, milk and Hershey's cocoa in here. Stir that up a little bit. Woo, spilled a little bit, gotta clean it. Don't worry, I did clean that. It made a little bit of mess, but it's fine. Okay, so what I was talking about here, basically dark roast and lighter roast, which I mentioned before already in this audio. If you have a lighter roast coffee, it's basically you want to steep it for a little bit less, maybe 2 to 3 minutes or so is fine. Like dark roast coffee, but depends on what the taste is, right? So if you have a dark roast coffee, and also you can use a coffee grinder like that one right there, yes. Good job, Mike, showing that on camera. Get a coffee grinder, coffee bean grinder, you know what I mean? And yeah, like I said, dark roast or lighter roast, and how you steep it depends on the taste of the coffee or espresso. All right, we're getting into the magic here. We're gonna go ahead and press this down. All right, you wanna do it really slow. You don't wanna do it too fast. Look at that delicious espresso. Ah, it's a delicious. I'm so glad my mic died. Anyway, pouring our espresso right now. And then this is pretty much all it is. Just go ahead, pour it in there, and then grab your Hershey's and your milk that you stirred together. Yep, this is gonna be delicious, and you'll see at the end that it was. Alright, that's pretty much all there is to it. Oh, hey, my bad. So when you do use the frother, you want to put the chocolate foam obviously on top because it just looks good that way, and also doesn't. Yeah, I just like the way it looks. You'll see. Watch. Keep watching here, and yeah, it looks kind of like nice. It's a nice. There you go. That's a nice coffee. I like that coffee. That's a nice coffee. All right, make sure to subscribe, and I'm gonna enjoy my delicious coffee. And it was delicious, by the way. Subscribe, and I'll do more how-to videos. And see you in the next one. Take it easy.